Welcome to this Windows channel, and this is the tech news for Thursday, December 17th, 2015. And in the news today, we have Firefox that released version 43 of its web browser, and it finally has a stable 64-bit version of Firefox for anyone that wants to have more security. In general, 64-bit operating systems and 64-bit browsers are more secure. And so there was already a 64-bit version of Firefox in Firefox 42, but most people didn't use it because it wasn't stable enough. It crashed very often. With Firefox 43, now there's a stable version of Firefox. So if you want to download and install a 64-bit version, just head on to the Mozilla website and download the latest Firefox 43 64 bits. Works on Windows 7, Windows 8.1, and Windows 10. So go and get it if you are a Firefox user. Microsoft has updated its Smart Screen filter. If you're using Internet Explorer 11 or Microsoft Edge browser, Microsoft did update its Smart Screen filter, and now it actually will also check for drive-by attacks. So now it has pretty much all the necessary functionalities to be secure with the browser. Basically, it will know any website that has malware. It knows any websites that might have scams. And now drive-by attacks, which means that these are the types of attacks that a flaw in Windows, for example, can mean that just by viewing something, you're immediately attacked and immediately infected with some malware or virus. So, nice little job here that Microsoft is doing in updating this. So this Smart Screen filter is available to Internet Explorer 11 and to Microsoft Edge users only. This is a Microsoft only feature, basically. So if you're using Edge or IE11, you're a little more protected now thanks to the Smart Screen filter. Netflix, another one of the companies that finally has a universal app for Windows 10. So they've updated the app. It's now a universal app for Windows Phone, tablets, and PCs. So another great little app. It's not a big news item because there was already apps for Netflix for all of these devices, but there were like separate apps made for each device. So now it's nice to know that they have a universal app that works on across all platforms. And so if you haven't done so already, you can update your Netflix app in the Windows Store. Windows 10 Insider Preview. Now yesterday we had our first Windows 10 Insider Preview build 11082 after 5 weeks that we've been on the latest November update. And Microsoft this year had a lot of criticism with this, because basically what happened is a lot of people, including me, at some point were found that the insider previews were a little too far apart. Then again, it's not that much of a problem also, because farther apart they are usually means more features. But Gabe All of the Insider program did say starting January that insider previews will be released at a much faster pace. But he also warned the faster pace might also mean that the previews might be a little more buggy than they were in the past. So make sure, if you want to be an insider, that you can accept the fact that a Windows version can be buggy, can crash. Maybe you'll need to reinstall. It's very important to know that. And never install an insider preview version or build on a machine that you work with. Never. This is for enthusiasts, and it should be on a separate machine that is just for that. Like I have here at home, I have a machine that's just for the insider builds. And finally, Xbox 360 games on Xbox One. We a few weeks ago, about a week or two ago, Microsoft had released finally the update that helps Xbox One users play a big number of Xbox 360 games. And They were saying that, with time, more and more games will be working on the Xbox One backwards compatibility mode. Well, today Microsoft added another 19 games to its list of compatible games. So if you're an Xbox One user and have Xbox 360 games, check out the list on the Microsoft website because it's updated all the time with new titles that actually are compatible. So maybe your favorite game that wasn't there will finally be showing up in compatibility mode for Xbox One. So that was pretty much the news for today, Thursday, December 17th. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, maybe a YouTube video about a feature you'd like to see, let us know. By subscribing, you'll know when new videos are online, and give us thumbs up if you like the videos. Helps us on YouTube. Thank you so much for following us, and looking forward for your feedback.